Good evening. Gracious me, we've got a really rowdy lot in tonight. We really have. Welcome to Bullseye. Thanks very much indeed for watching once again. Do you know, the prizes this week, the producer has travelled hundreds and hundreds of miles to get the prizes. Well, we're having trouble predicting where the stuff's falling off the lorries. Anyway, never mind, we'll get on with the game and we'll meet the couples tonight who are going to play with us on Bullseye. How are you, Charles? Are you well? All right, how are you, Jim? All right. Lovely Scottish accent, are you? You're from Falkirk, that's right. Now, Charlie, you're a fair old dart player, aren't you? A fair young dart player, I should say, aren't you? You played in the Super League, didn't you?
I used to play.
Tell us a bit about that. Why did you pack it in?
Well, it's too much time, young kids.
And you're in the and you played Eric, of course, didn't you?
I played Eric.
Played Eric Bristol, that's right. Now you did want to wave to your family, didn't you? Give them a quick wave. I'll tell you what. We'll look at number 4 there. What are they called? Just say hello and
Laura.
Can you remember your wife's name? What is it?
Katrina.
Go on, say Katrina. There you are. You see? You know your wife well. You didn't seem to be. It's all that travelling with the darts, isn't it, Charlie? Now then, Jim, you're married and your wife's a nurse.
That's right.
That's fine. Listen, you're into big bands, aren't you?
Well, I like the big band, yeah.
What's
Ted Heath, Jimmy and Tommy Dorsey, these fellas.
Yeah. Did you ever go to see them? Did you get to see
I
them?
saw them in Falkirk years ago.
When you had the big hall, of course, didn't
Well,
you?
it's still there, but they don't use it for... They use it as Coasters Arena now. They use it for basketball and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, economically, it's difficult now, isn't it? Yeah. We hope you get a few bob tonight anyway. We hope you haven't travelled all this way to go back with nothing. I don't think you will. Being true Scots, nice to have you with us. Jim, off you go and have a sit down. We'll see you in a second. Now then, young Michelle, how are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Rog.
Hi, Jim.
All right.
Yes,
Good firm handshake, that. Listen, let me get sorted out here. Now then, Michelle, you're engaged. Who are you engaged to?
Nigel.
What are you doing with Roger, then?
He's clever.
He's Is he? Is he? Your husband's a bit... Well, I'm not saying it. Who do you work for?
British Steel Corporation.
British Steel Corporation. And what about your fiancé?
He works for British
He works for British Steel, so you'll be getting welded. Now, Roger, listen, what is this connection with you and Michelle? I mean, are you a pal of Michelle's fiancé?
No, I'm my father.
You never told me that today.
You never asked.
I never asked that. Very good. That's it. And you're a Yorkshireman, of course, Roger, aren't you?
Yes.
Yorkshire name, Wilson, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
right. Where do you play your darts?
The White Horse in Baggot.
That's in Flint, of course, wait. Tell us about the quizzes in the pub, Rog.
Oh, we run a quiz for charity, you know, once a month or sometime like that. And we do it similar to this, similar to Bullseye, you know,
Yeah.
with dartboard and the questions.
How long have you been doing that?
Oh, a couple of years.
Couple of years. How many times a week?
Oh, we do it about once a month or...
So that'll be about 24 times you've done it, will it?
Something like that.
Yeah, yours 240 quid royalties. Is that all right?
I'll give you a check, eh?
Give us a check. They'll be all right for everybody. Only have a good night. Go on, Rod. Sit down, get yourself relaxed. That's smashing. Now then, who have we got here? Paul Brideswell and Gerry Hardwick. That's right. How are you? Nice to see you, Paul and Gerry. Lovely to have you with us. Now, you used to be in skirts, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sort of a bit of a Boy George.
Well, yeah.
Sort of, but
yeah,
it was a
sort of.
different kind of skirt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
was it, tell us?
Used to make the skirts for the hovercraft.
For the hovercrafts. Do you still make them now?
No.
I mean, they still have them, though, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's fine. Gerry, and you're from both from the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Where you're from? You're from COWES. Is that, yeah, we mustn't say that too loud because if Bully would go frantic, you know. If I said cows, he would. See, that's it. And you're into sailing, of course.
Well, just the beginning of it. I sort of help a little bit out on the administration side at the racing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the marshalling and the setting up of the
That's right,
events.
yeah.
You don't actually do it?
No, not at the
Because it is an
moment.
incredible skill, isn't it?
It takes an awful lot of courage to take it on.
Oh, yeah.
At the moment.
The elements. You really are at the mercy of the elements, aren't you?
Indeed, it's a bit wet out there.
Yes, it is. It looks the water, you know.
Is it? Oh.
Anyway, have a good night with us. The elements here are all favourable tonight, Gerry. Off you go, sit down, relax. We'll have a good night with you. Thanks very much. Give them a night. Who's that? There we are. All right, let's get on with the game. Bully scattering awards here. And all these categories are worth a fortune to our dart players if they can get their act together and do what the partner asks them. £30, £50, £100, all to be won at the throw of a dart. And if they really are superb players and they hit the bullseye, they can win for themselves £200. All right. Once the subject's been hit, it drops out of the game, of course. And just to remind you once again, if the dart player doesn't hit the subject, of course, he doesn't get a bonus. Questions here waiting to be answered. The first round, they're worth £30 each. So we'll look at Jim, all the way from north of the border. Come on for Charlie. Choose a subject,
Spelling,
Jim.
please.
Sorry.
Spelling.
Spelling, good man. Spelling. Here we go, then. It's a bullseye, £200. Here's your spelling question, Jim. Spiritualists conduct seances. Please spell seance.
S-E-A-N-C-E.
Now then, Bully, that's S-E-A-N-C-E. Seance. Thank you, Bully. That's correct. Let's move on. Let's move on. Come on, Roger, choose a subject for Michelle.
Try sport, Jim, please.
We'll do that. Lovely, confident shout. Come on now, Michelle. Sport we're looking at. She's dropped into showbiz. Never mind, it's early days, so we won't be too depressed about that. Here's your question for £30, Rog. Look at your monitor. You'll see a newsreel clip here. All right, Rog.
Yeah.
Listen very carefully. That was the New York opening night of the film Gigi. For £30, can you name one of the two stars seen there posing for the cameras?
Maurice Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalier. Do you know the other one just for a smile? No. Do you not know? Good job we didn't need that one, wasn't it? It was Hermione Gingold. All right, £30 you've got to you, no problem. Gerry for Paul.
Words, please.
Words. Here we go, Paul. Words. £50. For another £30, Gerry, what is the beginning of the proverb which ends, and repent at leisure? Shh, 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 shh. You'll have to try and beat Bully if you can. Now then, we're looking across at Jim.
Marry in haste.
Marry in haste, repent at leisure. That's fine, gets you another £30, which gives... Fine. Which gives us, at the end of that round, Jim and Charlie, £260, Roger and Michelle, £30, Gerry and Paul, £50. So that's not a bad start, is it? Well done. All right. Questions in the second round, £50 each. A little bit more difficult, and, of course, less to aim at. Not a lot less. The subjects that are lit are the ones your partner can hit. Jim for Charlie.
Places, please.
Places. Come on, Charlie. It's not, and there's no bonus, but we can ask you a question because it's still lit on faces. So here's your £50 question on faces. Look at your monitor, Jim. In fact, all of you look. But for Jim, whose face is that? All three of you struggling there a bit. No light on.
Wait. Wait. I can't remember his first
In
name.
fact, it was Robert Carrier. OK, let's move on. It was for £50, so a little bit more obscure. Roger for Michelle.
Places, please.
Places. Sport. So she's just aiming a little bit low here. So for £50, Rog, you're still OK. For £50, which English footballer won 73 international caps as a goalkeeper before an eye injury forced him to stop playing?
Gordon Banks.
Gordon Banks is right. With a name not like Banks, he should know a bit about saving, shouldn't he? Absolutely right. Come on, Gerry for Paul.
Affairs, please.
Affairs. OK, come on, Paul. Come into showbiz, and the category's gone, so we can't ask the question. So there we are at the end of that round. Jim and Charlie with £260, Roger and Michelle with £80, Gerry and Paul with £50. Well... This game never ceases to amaze me, it really doesn't. Third round now, so it can all alter. We're really scrambling now for the second place, aren't we? Here we go, £100 a question. A lot less to hit, though, and the questions are more difficult. In fact, what we've got left, places, affairs, history, books and Britain. So here we go for the last time in this round, Jim.
History, please.
History, OK. £50. For another £100, Jim, which leader of the Labour Party became the first Labour Party Prime Minister?
The first Labour Party.
The first Labour Party Prime Minister.
Ramsay MacDonald.
Ramsay MacDonald is right. He had a farm, you know. That's very good. Excellent. £100 you've got. All right, come on, Roger, for Michelle.
We'll try affairs, Jim, please.
Affairs. Michelle, we're looking for affairs. And She's not there. She's gone in showbiz, and we can't ask the question because it's gone. So we move on. Gerry for Paul.
Places, please.
Places. £50. For another £100, Gerry, the entire border between Mexico and the state of Texas is formed by a river. Which one?
Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande gets you £100, which gives us £410 for Jim and Charlie, Roger and Michelle, £80, Gerry and Paul, they've gone through with £200. So Roger and Michelle, we've got to say cheerio to you. In you come. Come on, Michelle. Good girl. Well, you've done very well, haven't you? There we are, your bendy bullies. Take those with our compliments. And, of course, your darts and your badge. And you've got £80, wasn't it? There's 100 there. I'll just take 20 back, give you the 80. That'll pay your rail fare back to Bagot, won't it? And a bit besides as well. Thanks for doing the game, Michelle. You've been a delight. Thank you, Roger. Lovely. It's a lovely daughter you've got. Smashing. Give him a round of applause. Great cover. Be careful, Rog. Well done. Fine. All right. Let's get on with the game of Bullseye. Come on. You know it by now. Traditional match play dartboard revolving here. And this reveals the second part of this evening's edition of Bullseye. 2 remaining dart players competing 3 rounds of darts against each other, winning for their partner a question. And the value of that question is the winning score. So, lads, it's pounds for points. All right. Come on, Charlie. Up to the hockey.
First round then. Paul. Charlie throwing.
Stick with me. That's a lovely fella.
5, 20, another 20, that's 45, Paul. 20, 20, and 20. 60 takes the first round. Well done, Paul.
So for £60, this is your question, Gerry. It's £60 it can give you. General knowledge, of course, this. All general, nothing too specific. The most abundant metal in the Earth's crust is very difficult to extract. What is it, Gerry?
Alumina.
Is right, aluminium. We'll take that, that's fine, which gives us £410, playing £260. Back to Tony.
OK, Charlie. Second round. 20, 5. Oh, unlucky. That's hit the flight, so it's 25 scored, 25 to beat, Paul. 20, 20, and treble 20, 100. Well done, Paul.
Gerry, this can put you well within striking distance, which a couple of minutes ago was almost impossible. Listen carefully for £100. What is the name given to the meeting of the cardinals in Rome to elect a new pope? We can offer it to Jim.
The Synod of Bishops, is it?
It isn't. You are going to be cross, the pair of you. The conclave.
Yeah.
Never mind, we move on to the third round. It's still all to play for. Carry on, Tony.
It's the final round. It's Charlie throwing. 20, 20, and another 20, so that's 60. 60 to beat, Paul. 20, 60. 20. And 19, that's 99 and takes the final round. Well done, Paul.
Right. Come on, Gerry, let's see if you can get this one. He did play well for you, didn't he, your partner? Excellent. Which King of England is said to have composed the song Greensleeves?
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII gets you another £99, which gives us £410, playing 359. Up on the rails, but not quite. Come on, Gerry and Paul, we've got to say cheerio to you. In you come. Give them a round of applause. They did very well. Well done. You did well, didn't you? You really did well. Have these tankards, boys. There, have the tankards there. Bullseye tankards. And your bendy bullies with your darts and your badge. You did... Oh, it's not easy, is it? Do you remember that conclave? You'll live with that for years now. Religion. And you've got... Well, how much are you taking home, lads? £359. I shall count that out now. It's going to take me 2 minutes. Back on the hockey in just that space of time. Welcome back to part 2. You know, at this stage in the game now, we ask the professional dart players to come and throw for charity for us to get money on a pounds for points basis. If they get 301 or more with 9 darts, we double that and give it to the charity chosen by the finalists tonight. We've got, of course, a trophy, and we award this trophy to the dart player who gets the highest score throughout the series. We have a gentleman tonight, one of the brightest stars ever to come out of Yorkshire in the darts world. He's throwing for charity tonight for the first time on Bullseye. Will you please welcome Gerry Haywood?
Hi, Gerry. Best of order, please. Thank you very much. It's Gerry to throw. Off we go, Gerry. Treble 5, 15. Another treble 5. And that's a treble 20, which is 90. Good start, Gerry. Treble 20, 60. 20. Another 20, 100. Well done, Gerry. 190, Gerry. 3 to go. 5. 20. Oh, unlucky. Just 25, which gives you 215. Well done, Gerry. You're lucky with the last one.
Yeah. Nice to have you for the first time on the show. That's excellent. You do know it was Alan Evans did it the first week, but 340, and nobody's got there since. So it isn't easy, is it? First time you've done it, it's not easy, is it?
Just a Welshman.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Don't worry about it. What do you do? You're working. You're still working during the day, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us what you do.
I'm a plasterer
You're a
by trade. Yeah.
But I mean, you've been well up in the Yorkshire darts world, haven't you, for a long, long time now?
Last 10 years.
Yeah.
Been round about #1 mark.
Yeah, it's marvellous. Because, I mean, it's enormous sport in Yorkshire, and all the pubs and...
Well, unbelievable. I'm surprised there's not more professionals in Yorkshire.
Well, yeah, that's right. And more pros in the darts game, really, isn't it? That's right. You've got a wife and just the one youngster.
Yes, yeah.
That's lovely. Smashing. You've done very well tonight. We know it's not easy. Thanks very much indeed for coming. You've got £215, isn't it? And the charity's been chosen by our finalists who are through to Bullish Prize Board now. We hope they do very well. Jim and Charlie from north of the border. Can you come in here, boys? Come on and meet this young gentleman, Gerry Haywood. Now, tell Gerry where this £215 is going, Jim.
Well, my granddaughter's just out of the children's ward in the Falkirk Royal Infirmary, so it will be going to the children's ward in the Falkirk Royal Infirmary.
Have they done a good job for it? Obviously
yes,
they have.
yes.
Well, as they all do in these hospitals, the children's wards particularly. £215 is going there, courtesy of our great Yorkshire friend, Gerry. Thanks for coming on Bullseye, Gerry.
Thank you very much.
Super.
Thank you. Thanks very much. All the best, lads.
Thanks very much indeed. That's Gerry Haywood. Good. Well. Yes, why not? Your turn now to win some prizes for yourselves. We hope you do very well. Come on, Charlie and Jim. Follow me down here. It's Bullish Prize Board which conceals, a treasure trove of goods. Come in here and look at this, because the prizes are hiding behind the red segments. Listen very carefully to these.
In 1.
Set it and forget it. This fully automatic washing machine will do the rest.
In 2.
Sparkling craftsmanship in this set of sherry glasses and decanter.
In 3.
For the budding young Bonington, a steel climbing frame.
In 4.
DIY will be easy as pie with this workbench and set of tools.
In 5.
A touch of class with this matching chinoise table lamp and porcelain accessories.
In 6.
When you're in a mess, this wet and dry vacuum is a must.
In 7.
When your lawn is looking lovelorn, give it some lawn love with this super lawn care kit.
In 8.
It'd be a really sharp dresser with this electric trouser press.
And Bully's special prize.
Just listen to this, and I know you'll want to. It's a hi-fi set with radio, disc, tape, and for the very highest fi, compact disc. There you are. 9 prizes. Okay. Very, very good prizes. You're giving you 9 chances to win them. 6 darts for Charlie and 3 for Jim. All right. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. All right. The best of luck. Listen to Tony.
OK, Charlie. Self-commodore at the hockey. OK, off we go. Best of luck. That's the bullseye!
You've done it. That's a superb prize. Superb. 1.
That's black. But that's red, it's number 5.
Well done. That's the chinoise table lamp. Good.
Good start.
2 and 3. That's excellent.
OK, Jim. Well done, take it easy. That's red, it's number 4.
That's excellent. That's the workmate and tools.
Black. But that's red, it's number 8.
Well done. That's the electric trouser press. That's very, very good.
OK, and still 3 darts going, Charlie. Red, number 6.
That's the wet and dry vacuum.
Unlucky. Black. But that's red, number 7.
That's the lawn care kit. You've done, boys, incredibly well. Let's have a look at what you've won. You've won the workmate and tools, the chinoise table lamp, the wet and dry vacuum cleaner, the lawn care kit, the electric trouser press, and Bully's star prize, the media hi-fi set. You have done very, very well. Okay. 1. You've done very, very well, boys. Now consider a gamble. Your money's safe, and your charity money's safe that Gerry got for you. But it's your prizes we want you to think about. How much do they mean to you? Do they mean enough to gamble for tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. 3 for Jim, 3 for Charlie. You know the odds and how difficult it is to get a prize. Think of what you've got. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. We'll ask the audience, what would you do if you were in possession? What do you think? What do you think? Well, now, at the end of the day, it's your decision. I want you to tell me now. You're going to gamble. Non-dart player first. Dart player, come and stand with me.
OK, Jim, 101 or more for tonight's star prize. Best of luck, off we go. 19. Another 19. Oh, and that's out the board. Nerves. It's 38 scored, leaving 63. Charlie, or more. The star prize. 20. Another 20. 23 or more. Oh, went for the 25. Unlucky.
Well, there we
That's the
are.
gamble.
Let Bully's boys show you what you would have won. Come have a look at it. There was your gamble, and you could have gone away with that's a beautiful Ford Fiesta. 50 miles to the gallon, English engineering at its very, very best. Superb to park, but never mind. Could have all been yours for the throw of a dart, but it's not the end of the world, because here you've got your bendy bullies. Take those with our compliments. Have those there, lads. And your money, of course, £410. There it is. It's in the Bullseye tankers. Take those with our compliments. That's it. 101 or more. 2 good dart players. They didn't manage it. Can you manage it at home? I promise you it's not as easy as you think it is. Gerry Haywood, thanks very much for coming down from Yorkshire to play the game with us. The man who figures every week, Tony Green, he's back again next week as well, as we hope you will be. Thanks to the studio audience. Watch us next week because you can't beat a bit of bully. Bye.